Hello students, we'll continue with oversubscription case. In the previous session, we discussed about oversubscription, issue of shares at par, and the excess amount received. Excess amount received was refunded. 5,000 excess amount received ಆಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ previous problem ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಷ್ಟನ್ನು ವಾಪಸ್ refund ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So ಈ problem ಅಲ್ಲಿ next problem we discuss where excess application money ಬಂದಿರೋದನ್ನ part of it refund ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ in part of it pro rata basis ಮೇಲೆ distribute ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So let us see how to pass journal entries in such a case. So here is a problem. XYZ Company Limited issued 10,000 shares at rupees 100 each, payable as under. On application, rupees 20 per share. So issued, first let me write how many shares they are issuing. Issued 10,000 shares. 10,000 shares at rupees 100 each. At rupees 100 each. Payable as on application rupees 20. On application rupees 20 per share. On allotment rupees 40 per share. On first and final call, rupees 40 per share. Now they are collecting the money, the share money. Let us see how many shares they are subscribing. Applications were received for 15,000 shares, of which applications for 3,000 shares were rejected and their application money refunded, and the remaining applicants were allotted 10,000 shares on pro rata basis, the excess adjusted towards allotment. Applications were received for 15,000 shares. So how many shares was subscribed? The number of shares subscribed is 15,000 shares. So issued 10,000 shares, subscribed 15,000 shares. So extra shares, extra amount bandide 5,000 extra applications have been received. 5,000 extra applications. So they are adjusting this. 3,000 applications are rejected. So 3,000 out of 5,000, 3,000 they are rejected. ಅಂದ್ರೆ refund ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಿಕ್ಕಿ 2,000 ಶೇರ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮನಿನ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಲಾಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಪ್ರೋ ರೇಟಾ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಂಚ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So applications were received for 15,000 shares, on which applications for 3,000 shares was rejected, and the balance and the remaining applicants were allotted 10,000 shares on pro rata basis. So excess 2,000 adjust ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, applications amount ಅನ್ನು ಬಂದಿರೋ application amount ಅನ್ನು allotment ಗೆ adjust ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ towards allotment. All the calls were made and all the money were duly received except first and final call on 500 shares. The directors forfeited these shares and then reissued at rupees 75 per share as fully paid up. Pass the journal entries. So let us see how we can pass the journal entries in such a case. XYZ, books of XYZ Company Limited, books of XYZ Company Limited, journal entries. What is the first journal entry? For receiving application money. So ಎಷ್ಟು shares application money ಬರ್ತಿದೆ? 15,000 share application money been received. So 15,000 shares ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೇಟಾ calculating on 15,000 shares. 15,000 into 20. 3 lakhs. To equity share application account. I'm sorry, it is not equity share. Equity means question XYZ Company Limited issued 10,000 shares. So we'll just write it as to share application account. To share application account 3 lakhs. Debit amount, columns, continue ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So credit amount, narration for the first entry and repeat bank account data 15,000 share application money ಬಂದಿದೆ. So bank account data 15,000 into 20 3 lakhs to share application account 3 lakhs. Narration share application money received on 15,000 shares at rupees 20 per share. This is the first entry. What will be the second entry? The second entry will be for transferring it to application account. For transferring to share capital account. Share application money transferred to capital account. The entry will be share application account to share capital account. How many shares? To share capital account 10,000 shares are still allowed. So 10,000 shares into capital money is 20, application money is 20 rupees. 10,000 into 20, 2 lakhs. Here share application account data 3 lakhs. To share capital account 2 lakhs. To share capital account 2 lakhs. 3,000 reject ಆಗಿದೆ in 2,000 allotment adjust ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So to share allotment account 2,000 share ಅಷ್ಟು allotment adjust ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ 2,000 into 20 40,000 to bank account 2,000 into 3,000 into 20 60,000. Okay, total 3 lakhs. Debit total and credit total 3 lakhs. So narration will be share application money adjusted. Share application money adjusted towards share capital. Continue here. Towards share capital share allotment and bank account. Repeat narration for the second one. Share application money adjusted towards share capital, share allotment and bank account. So for application it's over. Next will be for allotment. So what is the entry for allotment? First share allotment money due will have to show. So share allotment account letter to share capital account. 10,000 shares and allotment money is rupees 40 per share. So 10,000 into 40 gives you 4 lakhs. 10,000 into 40 gives you 4 lakhs. Share allotment money. Share allotment money due on 10,000 shares. 10,000 shares at rupees 40 per share. At rupees 40 per share. Due is over. Now we will have to receive the allotment money. Entry enagutte amount receive ಮಾಡುವಾಗ bank account debtor to share allotment account. ಎಷ್ಟು amount receive ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ 4 lakh amount ಬರಬೇಕು. But 4 lakh amount ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ application ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ application second entry to share allotment account excess application money ಇಲ್ಲಿ allotment ಅಲ್ಲಿ adjust ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Excess application money they have transferred to allotment 40,000. So now money receive ಮಾಡುವಾಗ 4 lakh ಇಂದ minus this 40,000 application amount ಇಲ್ಲಿ adjust ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ 40,000. Is it clear? So 40,000 minus ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ balance amount received, allotment money received. So entry is bank account debtor 4 lakh minus 40,000 application money, excess application money adjusted here. So balance 3,60,000 allotment money received. So bank account debtor to share allotment account. Share allotment account 3,60,000. So narration will be allotment money received. Allotment money received after adjusting excess application money, excess application money on 2,000 shares. On 2,000 shares. So for allotment, we have completed the entry. Now let us see how to pass entry for the call, first and final call. So first and final call, first we'll have to show the due, then we receive the money. So for due, what will be the entry? Share due, share first and final call account debtor to share first and final call account debtor to share capital account. So how many shares? 10,000 shares. The first and final call money is rupees 40 per share. So 10,000 into 40, 4 lakhs. 10,000 into 40 gives you 4 lakhs. To share first and final call money due on 10,000 shares at rupees 40 per share. 40 per share. What would be the next entry? For making payment, for receiving the account. All money received. Entry is bank account debtor to on how many shares that receiving the money. So all the money was received except first and final call on 500 shares. So out of 10,000 shares, 500 shares first and final call money the company is not receiving. So it is in arrears. So how many shares they are receiving? On 9,500. That is 10,000 minus 500 shares gives you 9,500 shares. The amount received will be bank account data to share first and final call account. Share first and final call account. We have to calculate on 9,500 shares into 40. 9,500 into 40 gives you 3,80,000. 3,80,000. Share first and final call money received. Share first and final call money received on 9,500 shares at rupees 40 per share. At rupees 40 per share. So call money due and call amount received, we have passed journal entry. The next, these 500 shares which was not paid, first and final call money was not paid, for which the directors have decided to forfeit them. So now we'll have to pass journal entry for forfeiting it and reissue at the rate of 75 per share. So let us pass entry for forfeiting those shares. So after receiving the call money, for the non-payment of certain number of shares, we need to forfeit. So 500 shares are forfeited in this case. We will have to forfeit those shares. The entry will be share capital account. Share capital account. So how many shares are forfeited? 500 shares. 500 into, so what is the actual value? 100 rupees per share. Face value is 100 rupees. So it comes to 50,000. 50,000 to non-payment of what? First and final call money was not paid. So first we will record that to share first and final call. To share first and final call account. 500 shares, 40 rupees. So it comes to 20,000. 500 into 40 is 20,000. Then to share forfeiture account, balance amount. To share forfeiture account where application and allotment money was received, or you can just check here the balance amount is amount received. Non-payment is 20,000 out of 50,000. So the balance is 30,000, which was received and will be transferred to share forfeiture account. So the balance is 30,000. Direction is 500 shares forfeited. 500 shares forfeited for non-payment of first and final call money. Non-payment of first and final call money. The next one will be reissuing. For reissue, the reissuing at 75 rupees. So what is the discount? 100 minus 75. Actual face value is 100. It is reissued at 75 rupees. So the discount is 25 rupees. The entry will be like this. Bank account, we'll be calculating on 500 shares. You are receiving 75 rupees. 7,500. So discount will be 25 rupees. Out of 100 rupees face value, 75 rupees was reissued, 25 rupees discount. So share forfeiture account 500 into 25. Later, come to 12,500. 12,500 to share capital account. To share capital account 500 into 100. 50,000. So narration 500 forfeited shares reissued, 500 forfeited shares reissued at rupees 75 per share fully paid up. Per share fully paid up. Okay. Now what we have to do? Excess amount in the forfeited shares account, we have to transfer it to capital reserve. So see the first entry of forfeiture. To share forfeiture account is being credited with 30,000. So this 30,000 here is credit, and here in second entry share forfeiture account debit 12,500. So what is the balance amount? Right here, forfeited shares credit amount is 30,000 and debit amount is share forfeited debited by 12,500. 12,500. So what is the balance amount? 17,500 is the excess amount. It is credit balance. Excess credit is there by 17,500. So this amount will be transferred to capital reserve account. Share forfeiture account debit 30,000 minus 12,500 gives you 17,500 to capital reserve account. To capital reserve account 17,500. Narration will be balance amount in forfeiture account, transferred to capital reserve account, transferred to capital reserve account. So this concept is clear. The next problem will be on under subscription. So under subscription, one problem I'll show you and we'll complete this chapter. Under subscription is where number of shares issued is more than number of shares subscribed. The number of shares subscribed by the public is less. So let us see how to pass journal entry in that case. Case of under subscription. So when we say it is under subscribed, say number of shares issued. Let us say the number of shares issued is 10,000 shares, but it is subscribed. Number of applications got is only for say 9,000 shares. Only 9,000 shares. Okay, 10,000 shares was issued by the company, but it is subscribed only for 9,000 shares, less than issued. So such a case is known as under subscription. Under subscription. Okay. In such case, how to pass journal entry? Let us see. So here's an example. ABC Company Limited issued 10,000 shares of rupees 10 each payable as follows. Rupees 3 per share on application, rupees 3 per share on allotment, and rupees 4 per share on share first and final call. The company received applications for only 9,000 shares. So issued is 10,000 shares, subscribed is 9,000 shares. So in case of under subscription, on how many shares we have to calculate for calculation purpose? Number of share applications received for 9,000 shares. So 9,000 we will calculate application money, transfer it to share capital. Same allotment also on 9,000 we will calculate, not on 10,000 shares. So this you have to bear in mind. So be careful. In case of under subscription, where number of shares subscribed is less than issued, we'll have to calculate on subscribed shares. The number of shares subscribed on this, we'll have to calculate 9,000, not on issued shares. Okay. So application will be calculated on 9,000 shares, allotment 9,000 shares, also calls on 9,000 shares. So let's see how to pass an entry in this case. So I'll read the question once. So ABC Company Limited issued 10,000 shares of rupees 10 each payable as follows. Rupees 3 per share on application, rupees 3 per share on allotment, and rupees 4 per share on share first and final call. The company received applications for only 9,000 shares and all these shares were allotted and the money duly received except first and final call on 400 shares. These shares were forfeited and reissued to Ram as fully paid at rupees 9 per share. So give journal entries in the books of the company. So number of shares issued is 10,000 but subscribed for 9,000 shares. Company has received applications only for 9,000 shares. So we'll be calculating only on 9,000 shares. So application money, allotment money and call money. So application money per share is rupees 3. Allotment also rupees 3 per share. So it is at par, not at premium, at par itself. And rupees 4 per share on first and final call. And all the money was received except few shares. These shares were 400 shares and these shares were forfeited and reissued to Ram as fully paid. So 400 first and final call money was not received, for which directors have decided to forfeit and reissue them. Okay. So let us see. Journal entries. ABC Company, books of ABC Company Limited. Books of ABC Company Limited. A case of under subscription. At par, forfeiture and reissue case. Forfeiture and reissue case. So journal entries. Number of shares issued is 10,000, but application received is for 9,000. So we'll be calculating on 9,000 shares only. Credit amount. Particulars. So first entry will be for receiving application money. Bank account. Data 2. And here again they are not specified what type of share, whether it is equity share or preference shares. It is not specified. It says like this: application ABC Company Limited issued 10,000 shares of rupees 10 each payable as follows. So this now only share they mentioned. Write down here as share application. to share application. In case if the word equity or preference is given, you will have to specify clearly whether it is equity share or preference shares. So to share application account, 9,000 into 10, sorry, 9,000 into 3, 27,000. Share application money, narration, share application money received, share application money received on 9,000 shares, 9,000 shares at rupees 3 per share, at rupees 3 per share. Now the amount received, application money received, what we'll do, we'll transfer it to capital account. So share application account debtor to share capital account will be the next entry. Share application account, share application account debtor to share capital account, to share capital account, 27,000. Share application money, share application money transferred to, share application money transferred to share capital account, share application money transferred to share capital account. So application is done. Now for the allotment. The allotment. The entry is share allotment account, share allotment account debtor to share capital account, to share capital account. So first we'll have to show allotment money due. So how many shares? 9,000 shares. So 9,000 into allotment money is also 3 rupees per share. So 9,000 into 3 gives you 27,000. 27,000. Share allotment money due. Share allotment money due on 9,000 shares at rupees 3 per share. Next one will be for receiving allotment money. The entry is bank account debtor to share allotment account, to share allotment account, 27,000. Share allotment money received. Share allotment money received. Now the next entry will be for first and final call account. So what is first and final call money due? Is rupees 4 per share on first share, first and final call. So 9,000 into 4 it will be. So entry will be share first and final call, first and final call account debtor. So 9,000 into 4, 36,000. To share capital account. To share capital account, 36,000. Share first and final call money due. Share first and final call money due on 9,000 shares on 9,000 shares at rupees 4 per share. 4 per share. Okay. We have shown first and final call money due. We have passed entry for this. Next, we will be receiving the first and final call money. So for receiving the money, the entry will be bank account data. So the entry is bank account data to share first and final call account. To share first and final call account. So it is the amount 36,000. I'm sorry, here arrears is there. So around 400 shares they are not receiving first and final call money. So out of 9,000 shares, say out of 9,000 shares, 400 share amount they are not receiving. So we have to calculate they are receiving only around 8,600 shares. We have to calculate only on 8,600 shares here. So amount received only on 8,600 shares. So amount will be 8,600 into 4. 4 per share. So 34,400. 34,400. So narration will be share first and final call money. First and final call money received on 8,600 shares. Received on 8,600 shares at rupees 4 per share. At rupees 4 per share. Now for the call also we have passed entry. So these 400 shares on which they have not received first and final call money, for which it has been forfeited. So we have to forfeit these 400 shares. The entry will be share capital account. Share capital account return, that is 400 shares into what is the amount? Original value is 10 rupees. Face value is 10, so 400 into 10 is 4,002. First you write a non-payment. 400 shares non-payment of first and final call. So that you record first. To share first and final call. Share first and final call account. So 400 into, what is the final call money? First and final call money, 4 rupees. It comes to 1,600. 1,600. To the balance is received. So what is the balance amount? 2,400. So to share forfeiture account. Amount received will be transferred to forfeiture account. To share forfeiture account. 4,000 minus 1,600 gives you 2,400. So entry will be, narration will be 400 shares forfeited, 400 shares forfeited for non-payment of first and final call. First and final call money. So these forfeited shares have been reissued. Reissued at what rate? At rupees 9 per share, for which we have to pass another entry. A reissue and the excess amount in the forfeiture will be transferred to capital reserve. transfer to capital reserve. So the next entry will be for reissuing the forfeited shares. How many shares are forfeited? 400 shares are forfeited. So these shares are being reissued. So when they are reissuing, we will be receiving money. So bank account debtor. Here it is 400 into, it was reissued at 9 rupees. So 3,600. So discount of 1 rupee will be debited to forfeiture account. So share forfeiture account. Share forfeiture account 400 into 1. 2 400 rupees to share capital account. Share capital account 400 into the original value 10 rupees, so 4,000. Check the debit total, credit total, it is same 4,000. 400 forfeited shares reissued. Narration will be 400 forfeited shares reissued at rupees 9 per share, at rupees 9 per share, fully paid up. Fully paid up. So let us see what is the balance amount in the forfeiture now. See the previous entry. In the previous entry, share forfeiture account is being created by 2,400, and in this entry, share forfeiture account is debited by rupees 400. So what is the balance amount? So credit is 2,400, debit 400, balance credit is 2,000. Right? So 4,000 share capital account data 400 into face value 10, 4,000 to share first and final call account non-payment it is 400 into 4 per share gives you 1,600. To share forfeiture account, the balance amount which was received transferred to forfeiture account. ಈ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಈ ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ನ ಫಾರ್ಫಿಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ನ ಬಂದ ರೀಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದ ರೀಇಶ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್ at rupees 9 per share. So 400 into 9 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 3,600. Then share forfeiture account, the discount amount forfeiture account debit ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So share forfeiture account 400 into 1 gives you 400. 2 share capital account 4,000. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಎರಡು ಎಂಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಈ ಶೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ಫಿಚರ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು 2,400. ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಎಂಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ 400. ಸೊ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಇರೋದು 2,000. ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಶೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ಫಿಚರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ debtor to show here also 2,400 minus 400 gives you 2,000 to capital reserve account. To capital reserve account 2,000. Balance amount in narration. Balance amount in forfeiture account. Balance amount in forfeiture account transferred to capital reserve account. Transferred to capital reserve account. So today I have shown you in the previous session over subscription case where the excess application money was refunded. The entire application money was refunded. In the second problem which I solved at the beginning of this session, again over subscription case, adika ವಂತಿಗೆ case allunu ಅದರ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬಂದಿರೋಂತ 5,000 ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮನಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ರೀಫಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೋ ರೇಟಾ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಹಂಚಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಲಾಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಕೇಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಯಿತು. ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಕೇಸ್. ಸೊ ಅಂಡರ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಶ್ಯೂಡ್ ಗಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಂತಿಗೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಂತಿಗೆ ಆದ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ಮಂತಿಗೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಂತಿಗೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 10,000 ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಬರೀತೀವಿ, ಇಶ್ಯೂಡ್ 10,000 ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. Subscribed the application was received only for 9,000 shares. So kadime shares received ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು the application money we are calculating only on 9,000. Is it clear? So I think I've shown you all the three cases. First case was in the first class, issue of shares at premium which was forfeited and reissued, and it was not over subscription or under subscription, where number of shares issued and the number of shares subscribed was same. ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. So ಇವತ್ತಿನ first session ಅಲ್ಲಿ I've shown you over subscription case, two problems we have solved, and under subscription one. So it has helped you all. Wishing you all the best. Thank you.